Hello everyone, my name is Pixar Prime 10 and welcome back to another Hess Truck Friday review. Today we are taking a look at the 1996 Hess Emergency Truck. Now, it's always been a little weird to me that in 1994 there was a fire truck, and then 2 years later in 96 they released another fire truck. Hess has quite the reputation with releasing fire trucks. Let me tell you, they love their fire trucks. But here's the box, the classic Starry Night at the Hess gas station. You can see the truck right there in the beautiful painted mural on the box here. You can see we got a minivan getting his windshield clean. Kind of the same cars and whatnot that we've seen on past boxes, but that's okay. You have the road here, and of course the truck being showcased with its spotlight going up. Some lit up Christmas trees, and really not that much of a Starry Night on this one. It's kind of not exciting. Flip it up on the top here, you can see the truck driving in an open mountain road Hess Emergency Truck, and you can see all the features that are listed right here. Flip around on the other side, and you got nothing special, same thing. On the bottom here, you just have instructions on how to use the sounds, the lights, and the underside of the truck here, and how to install the batteries. On the front of on the back of the box, of course, we have the back of the truck that says Hess 1996, and flip it around on the front. As usual, we have the front of the truck. Now, this is probably, I want to say, one of my non-favorite fire trucks. It's definitely cool, but there's just a bunch of others that I like more than this, but it's definitely not my least favorite fire truck. But what do you say we actually get it out here so we can see what I do and do not like about it? All right, here we have the 96 Emergency Truck out, and I mean, I hope I didn't sound like I hate this thing, 'cause I really don't. I really do think this is an absolutely fantastic looking truck. It looks great, and the motif of it with the rugged tires and the fact that it can, I guess, go anywhere is just really cool to me, and I really like it. Taking a look, this is, of course, using the classic green and white color scheme, where we have some Hess logo here, you got the big gasoline right there, Hess logo right there. Flip it on the front here. I love the actual front of this truck. I love the overall design because it's like a big box, but it's got like triangle fronts. Really kind of cool. You have the Hess logo here with the headlights and the seats in there. Of course, you have all the chrome that we are expected to see. You have the, well, I guess this is the bumper here. I don't know, it's the bumper. You have some nice chrome going over the tires here. I'm actually, I like that. That's really cool. You got a ladder right here. You got a pole right there for people to hold on to. You got a bunch of fire truck detail in there, actually. You got some chrome on the ladder there, some chrome plating on this thing. That's actually, sounds like it's kind of loose. On the back here, you have a nice bumper. It says Hess 1996, of course, with the big Hess logo on the back there. I know there's a lot of wiring and stuff in here, but I feel like this could have opened up and we could have had a miniature vehicle inside there, but that's just me. And this one isn't nearly as loose as the other one is. On the top here, you have 3 orange lights on each side, and of course, on the top, fire truck needs to have its sirens. Of course, it's got a ladder on top, because what fire truck doesn't have a ladder? It will go up. Of course, it clicks into place, and it has really nice hydraulic system that clicks with a ratchet joint, and a ratchet joint that will go around all the way. If I turn it like that, you can see the speaker on top there. We have some really nice detailing in there where the ladder rests. A bunch of really nice lights up here that just look really fantastic. The ladder does extend quite a bit. You have 1 and then 2 extensions, so not actually the longest we've ever seen, but still pretty long compared to like 2005. 2005's ladder wasn't long, like, at all. But again, a really cool truck, and one thing that I love about this is it has a spotlight back here. I'm pretty sure this was the first truck to have a spotlight, and we didn't see it again until 2005, but I might be wrong. The 2005 one had dual spotlights, which is why I love that so much, but this is just absolutely cool. It's the same kind of concept where it has ratchet joints and you can actually keep flipping it around. But you can see the ratchet joints on there, well, really just the grooves to make it stay, and it has 100% whatever movement you want. So I usually just leave it facing forward as if it's not in use, but as you saw in the box, it had it like facing up that way, and then on the back it was like that. Really kind of cool. Really awesome. Just a totally cool design, and I absolutely love the rubber tires. It totally gives a bounce to it, and is very strong. You have the 6 tires under here. You have the battery compartment right there. Flip that closed. Of course, you have all the sound and light switches here. On the light switch, you have all lights, searchlight, and flashes. You flip it to the first one, of course, you're going to get all lights, but you can barely kind of see it. That basically gives you the Hess logos, the sirens, the headlights, the spotlight, and the taillights. Then you also have, of course, well, first we have the flashers, which are flashing the spotlight, the headlights, taillights, whatever, the sirens, which is absolutely cool. You gotta have flashers on a fire truck. But my favorite thing about this is if in the middle here, you actually have just the spotlight. So if you wanted to have, for some odd reason, just the spotlight out, you can totally have that. And that, oh, it won't turn now. That's not good. Oh, my spotlight seems to be, yeah, there we go. It keeps getting caught on something. That's weird. But there you go. You can turn on just the spotlight. So, of course, I love the lights, so it's absolutely cool that this has a bunch of different light features. It's a little dusty, which is weird, because I keep it in the box. And then, on the bottom, you have the, of course, sound switches. So you have horn, siren, and flashers, and then backup alert, or rear flashers. So it's kind of cool. And I also like how they're labeled. It's so cool how they used to do these switches. But you do the first one. Alright. Nope. Turning that off, because that's terrible. That's just annoying. I love... This is bothering me. It's stuck. I love what they were trying to do with the horn. It's just... I understand that fire truck horns are loud and obnoxious, but that is just... Oh my god. I understand it was 96. They didn't have access to the sound chips they do today, but my god. And of course you have the siren. And that will make the flashes go off. That sounds a little distorted though. It's weird. You can actually hear a switch when I turn on and off the lights. And then the last one here. I love messing with the sounds. But yeah, I totally love how the taillights flash just like the 94 truck. Absolutely, absolutely cool. Anything with lights and sounds where you can mix and match and do whatever the heck you want. And then a ladder and then a movable spotlight. Just absolutely cool. Probably, this is honestly my third favorite fire truck. I said it wasn't one of my favorites. I don't really know what I'm talking about. 2005 is probably my favorite, then 1994, and then this probably competes with 2000, but it's a little bit tough. But yeah, enough of my rambling. Let's get the lights off. Alright, and here we have the truck with the lights off. And absolutely, just really cool looking. I love it when, like, the big square Hess logos are lit up. I'm kind of waiting for them to do something where, like, not the panels lit up, but literally just the Hess lettering is lit up. I'm waiting for them to do that, but that would probably bleed into other areas and wouldn't look as good. But of course, you got a Hess logo there, and there. You can't really see the gasoline anymore, but it's still there, of course. You have the taillights in the back here, the Hess 96 bumper, which I always love those bumpers. Love how the Hess logo lights up there. You have the spotlight, of course, which... it's not turning very well, but you can see it will totally actually go a considerable distance. It would be really cool if it actually had like a beam of light, but I don't really know how they would do that. Of course, in the front here, you have the nice headlights with the embossed Hess logo. Lift up the ladder, you can see the sirens here and a big orange light there. One thing that's weird is these orange bits that I mentioned before up on the top here, those don't light up. You can kind of see them illuminated because of the internal lights of the other things, but other than that, you really can't tell that those are lit up at all, which is kind of a shame because they're not lit up. So that's something I really would have liked to see. Of course, you still have all the other light features, well, of course, you still have all the other light features. So you have the spotlight, which when you just have the spotlight on, it gets really, really bright, which is just really cool. That's really cool. I really like the way that looks. Come around the bottom here, and then you also have the flashers, which are really cool. I really like those. Turn those off, and then you have the sounds. One thing, I'm kind of just showing you how you can turn on the lights with the sounds on, but if you turn on just lights, you can have the lights on. If you turn on flashers, it'll go back to normal, but then you can also have just the spotlight there. Or you can even have these things. So that's absolutely cool. The amount of mixing, trying to turn off the sounds here, the amount of mixing and matching you can do with the sounds and the lights and just everything on here is just super fun and makes this thing just super cool. But yeah, this thing is an absolutely cool truck that I still have the lights on. This thing is just so cool. I love the Hess trucks just so much. I said that these things are just absolutely cool. I love this truck so much. 96, absolutely recommend it, by the way. If you're looking for a fire truck, I guess, if you only want one, personally, I recommend 2005 or 1994. Those are some of my favorites, and I mentioned this in the 94 review. It kind of stinks that we have a fire truck in 94 and 96, but not one in 2005 or 1995, because then we could have had 10 years without one and then another one. But with this one, they waited 2 years from 94 and just made another one. But yeah, absolutely just a rugged-looking fire truck. Closer, actually, to the ones you'd see today. Not quite. You wouldn't see this on the roads today. That's more 2005. But still, this is an absolutely cool truck where it doesn't really have a miniature vehicle, even though we did see that before this one. At least I think we did. And it's just, I absolutely recommend it. I love having it. I have two. I received one as a gift, and I received one as a gift the following year. But hey, I like having two because it is just an absolutely cool truck that I love, and I think as a Hess collector, you need to have because it is just absolutely cool looking. Alright guys, but that's about gonna wrap it up. So, don't forget that you can follow me over on Twitter for sneak previews and updates of upcoming videos at PixarPrime10, and you can also follow me over on Tumblr at PixarPrime10. Also, I'd really appreciate it if you'd like, comment, and subscribe. So, thank you guys very much for watching, and until I see you again, have yourselves a great day.